What's up, what's up? It's Naya once again in the building. I'm back here to just give a general word. At this time, everything that goes on in my life is a lesson that I have to learn. And then it's also teaches me how to alchemize energy and to be able to keep myself in a calm situation and to be grounded and rooted even in the midst of chaos and drama. While I'm present, and it's just something that I have been paying attention to, you all, and I have also have been examining myself, and I have been seeking out the reason as to why confusion. It's confusion all around me. Everywhere I go, there is confusion. So there is a place that I feel like someone would like to keep me bound, and situations are in areas where it is full of confusion, so that may cause me to not to be able to see. See, but I see well and I hear well. Confusion comes in when people lack understanding. And the reason why people lack understanding because people do not get to seek out wisdom. They rather seek out the wisdom, which is the experience of someone else, instead of doing the necessary things that need to be done to change their life. People also lack understanding because everybody wants to be heard and want to express what they're saying, but at the same time, they do not want to hear what someone else is saying. So as you're talking to someone, that person is actually listening to you, but it's not listening to you to understand and to perceive and to receive what you're saying. The person listens to you, so he may or she may disqualify what you say. See, anytime there's envy and there's jealousy that is among a bunch of people, then therefore that's what it breeds. It breeds conflict. It breeds chaos. Everybody is in competition to receive or to be seen as all of this when they really don't know who they is, because if they knew who that they were, they wouldn't even try to appear to be something that they're not. See, people compete where they can't compare. They can't. And the lack of understanding is so rooted, so deep, that there are some things that people say that goes over people's head because people have not sought out knowledge and wisdom from themselves. And they are objective and they are real mean to those that have. So it's hard to be able to cast a pearl among swines when they can't receive. Only thing they would do would trample you up. See, I have learned to have understanding. I do, in the midst of whatever. And yes, I'll fly off because I have the understanding to know where you're coming from, and I'm going to nip it in the bud. It's very important that we cleanse our energy and we do our self-work, do the dark night of the soul to change ourselves. If we change ourselves, then our focus so much will not be on anyone else. Our focus will be on what we need to do. See, 90% of the day is for you to mind your business and 10% for you to take care of it. I learned that a long time when I was a little bitty girl. And I understand today that if I focus on what's going on in my life and change what is necessary in my life to be a better individual. And see, that's what the big problem is. A lot of people don't want to be a better individual. A lot of people has gotten complacent. And there's a lot of people that's afraid to change. And there's a lot of people that just don't want to change. Some people like living the way that they living, and then at the same time, there are the main ones that point fingers at other people. Some people have a lot of time within a day that they don't take care of their business. They mind other people's business. In this energy that I'm sitting in, it's overwhelmed, and I'm asking the Lord to teach me how to transmute it, because I know that I have been moved in and out of peace within a day. In this energy, you can't do too much of talking and laughing and joyful things. They shut that down. Everywhere I go, they shut that down because they don't want to be in a joyful and cheerful way. See, anytime chaos and drama is in the midst of something and then what is breathing, it's not going to want joy there, because joy is something that will take over the atmosphere and it will shift the atmosphere. They want to keep the atmosphere conducive to the level that they're on, and the reason why they want that is because these people have not grown. That's what it is. They have not grown. And I have found that I'm getting to myself. It's not that I think that I'm better than. I just want to live better. At a certain point in your life, chaos, confusion, and drama, if you sit and constantly in the midst of that, sooner or later, if you are a person that wants to live better and want to be able to interact with other people and want to be yourself and to have the spirituality that you have, and to give to those that are willing to receive it, you want to get along. But in this energy, you can't get along. There is no getting along. There's no unity and there's no love. It is. There's no unity. The pride level is so high, and they have a high level of pride, but in our actuality, they got low self-esteem. So you have to see beyond what is being spoken. See, when I talk, I see the brokenness. I do. And I let a lot of stuff be said and a lot of stuff be done for a reason, because it's a lesson. It's a lesson. And when you really begin to see a person exactly who they is, and I know that it ain't even worth arguing with, because it comes to a place and time that you get on a level, you don't engage with fuckery. You don't. You engage with fuckery. Because people will dump off misery. It's as if they can suck life out of you. And then people a lot of times get angry when you say your energy. They be like, mine, not your energy. Anytime that your energy can come into place of another person, energy, and you can cause another person body to ache, you got a defiled spirit on you. And then you're also practicing something that you shouldn't practice. You have a double tongue. And see, that's some things that God hate, a double tongue. He does. He hates a double tongue. And I have not a double tongue because that anything that I want to say, I say directly to a person. And then there are some harsh things that I could say, but I have to understand to have better choice of words. I do. And this energy, it's a lot of nitpicking too. There's a lot of nitpicking going on. They do. And then this is a way of life for a lot of people. And then people judge other people because of the things that they do, but they don't look at the things that they do and the things that they say. Because the words that you say and the things that you do and the little sneaky things that you do come from your heart. And there's a lot of people cloak in the energy that their heart is good, but their heart is defiled. It's defiled. But however their heart is, it's their heart. I just try to keep my heart clean and my street clean. And this energy, there is no positivity. No positivity. It's no positivity. It's a lot of stuff that are spoken that is not worth. It's worthless. It is. The words are worthless because the words does not produce anything. The Lord teaches me. No matter what I do, I remain in the same type of manner. And there are some things that is still in me that it's not going to come out. And there are some things that's still in other people that's not going to come out because they have become a way of life. Now, the reason that I got on here is the lack of understanding. And the reason why it's a lack of understanding, because people fail to listen. They fail to listen. Everybody know. See, but when I was young, I listened. I did. I sat and I listened. And to this day, I still listen. And I know that that's a message for me to share. That's why I have over 12,000.5 views. You feel me? That's a message for me to share. And my words have volume, but I just don't cast among swines. I don't. And then a lot of times the jealousy and the envy and all that comes in too is because jealousy. People define people according to how they have a definition of them, but they do not define people according to who God created them. Then a lot of people get mad at people because people want to be themselves. You feel me? It's the jealousy comes in because they cannot be themselves. They're miserably above all things. They're miserable. They're miserable. They like tossed to and fro like a reed in the water. They are. Emotional's up, emotional's down. Because these people also hold a lot of secrets too. They hold a lot of secrets. Because when there are secrets, it's always going to bring judgmental. A person that's very judgmental, always in another person's business, and always saying, well, if it was me, why are you comparing yourself to that person? Why it have to be if it was me? You don't supposed to compare yourself to no one besides the Most High God. And if you knew yourself, you wouldn't compare yourself. There's a lot of people that have lost identity. And this has been going on. I did a reading last night that I need y'all to check out. I'm also writing a lot of stuff. I got some stuff that I've been writing since I've been in this energy, because writing is therapeutic, and writing also will show you the things that's in your heart. Because if you write a letter or write how you feel and you read it back, you'll know what's in your heart. That is a way that you can begin to change your heart instead of trying to look into another person's heart and change. I have learned that people gonna look at you as they want to look at you. It don't matter to me. Stay in your lane. That's all I'm asking. Stay in your lane. I will refuse, and I remove myself quick. My energy is good. So when I remove myself from a person, they're going to feel that because it's good. And sometimes I have to remove myself because there are some people are like succubus and incubus spirits. Honestly, they are sucking you dry. They are. And then the same time that they send it in your midst, that's envy, that's jealousy. And then when they outside of your midst, is backbiting behind you. See, but one thing about me, I have sharp eyes to see that. And there are some things, as this white lady that I work with, she said it does not even rough my panties because it's not on a level that I'm on. See, if you're on a level that you're not trying to stoop to anything and you're trying to make yourself better, then I mean that you're not going to fall for anything. So this is Naya M. Once again, I have released what I needed to release, so I will not be heavy. I ask that, just look at the reading that I put on last night, and I see y'all later. The Divinely Assassin in the building. I have another channel that I'm going to open up, and it's more going to be for the women that are going through something, that really want to talk about it and really want to change the thing and really want to look at themselves first before they examine anybody else. And if you look at yourself before you examine anybody else, then therefore you'll be able to see what the real problem is that within you and the real problem that you need to deal with. So look at Divinely Gifted. That is next. I'm getting in more and more because the more that I stay out, the more that I'm around a lot of things. And a lot of things at times try to take you under. I'm not by yet perfect. I will tell you about me. I see you all later. This has been a collective word of encouragement today because I know that there are other people going through where you're misunderstood, but at the same time, you understand. So that is understood means one word, but understand means another. So look at the definition of that word, and then you can get a better and clear understanding. This is Naya Al. I'm signing off. Love y'all.